Alright, so taking a little break from everything, checking out the ponds around the yard. Some beautiful hydrocotyle there, some beautiful red plants. Looks like a kind of aquatic grass. I don't know how aquatic it is. You can see it grows in the water here, but it also grows up on the land. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab some of this stuff, some more red root, kind of pull it, get some roots out, a few starters. Oh, and I think this is the grass. So let's try some of that. Better get it from the dry land than the wet land, because less unwanted. It's actually kind of neat, especially with the red bottom. Let's see. I'm gonna get some of this hydrocotyle stuff. That looks like crabgrass. Very neat. You can see there's a lot of this stuff out here. Honestly, you know what I should do? So I got a little bit collected. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in this 10-gallon. I got a really good idea. First I'll get rid of all this crud. Put this stuff in. Yeah, that does. Alright, we'll give that a little time to settle. Should settle within the day. I like how the grass is still poking out. That should help it. Now for the cool part, the one beside it. Now it's a little taller tank, so it won't be as shallow of where I'm getting this from, so I don't know how well this stuff will bounce. Let's go ahead and get this cleaned up. Now let's empty some water out of here. That way I get the water level down a little bit, and it will be easier to put what I'm going to put in here. Alright, now while that is emptying, I'll get a couple shovels here. So I went ahead and grabbed this. I'm going to need like 1 1/4 of these. Let's head on back out there. Oh, that's a nice chunky poo. Oh, look at that little slice. Serving it up. Now let's go put this in the aquarium. Come back for more. Get out of there, little spider. You don't want to get in the aquarium. Try to get some bugs out of it here. Get out there, buddy. Oh shit, there's a bunch of fire ants in there. I'm gonna go ahead and pull these little branches out. And hope the fire ants don't get me. Oh, there's a dragonfly nymph that was getting pulled out by fire ants. And in just the time, now that I'm back, you can see how much of this has already settled. Now, if there was a filter on this, it would take forever for you to be able to see in it. But with no filter aquariums, believe it or not, they settle a lot faster. Now I'm gonna go in and kind of replant things, because that was kind of like a rough planting. I couldn't really see what was going on. But now that I can, we'll replant it. Alright, now let's get this in there. Now that the water level's lowered, just slide this in. Hopefully. Come on, baby. Especially with them fire ants and spiders. Ooh. There we go. Okay, I could use a lot more. There's a little bit. Oh, that looks pretty cool right there. And dirty tank. Already algae in here, so hopefully this will help balance that out. I don't know, we'll see. Let's actually scoot this over. Oh man, that is suctioned in and became part of it real quick. Okay, quit messing with that. Now if you look down here, I've got a lot of little fine hair grass. I believe I got a bunch of aquatic grass here as well. Now to find the spot with most grass, not so many other weeds, I guess I'm gonna get them regardless. I'm gonna do little patches of this stuff. That way we can put it around what I already put in there. I may go through, pick some of these smaller weeds out. Oh no, still okay. There's some tiny squares. Maybe it's got duck poop on it. That's a good spot. Okay. That should be enough to get us going. Ooh, let's grab one of these too. These things are cool. I'm not sure what they are, but they're cool. Kind of like an earrow. There's the ponds. Give this shovel a little rinsey poo. You can see it's pretty deep. You can see a bunch of fish over there. They must have a spawning bed or something. Or you can see a bunch of fish over there. See them? Beautiful little aquascape. Yeah, those aerial-like grasses are just sporadic here and there. 1, 2. You wouldn't really see them. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Unless you really looked for them. Look, that sun came out too. Look how beautiful that is. I need to get the minnow trap in here at some point. There's a lot of little fish in here. Because all the big fish don't really get back into this spot. It's kind of wild to think what would be in here as well, because not a lot of big fish in there, and this is actually cut off from there right now. There's a lot of water movement of little fish just picking off things. Maybe we'll go ahead and do that minnow trap video on here. No, we should keep that separate. But anyways, let's go ahead and get our bounty off into the tank. Careful, little buddy. Cool. Is that a little devil? I think that was a little gator. I don't think that was a turtle. And this is what you don't want to run into. Look at them fire ants going crazy. Those things will chew you up, spit acid into your skin. Alright, we made it. I'm gonna pull out some of this excess stuff that I don't need. Maybe. Or well, we'll just leave it in there. Now let's get this one in first. Let's take this whole thing. Alright. Aerial. See, there's a fire ant hill right there by the tank too. Oh, that's a perfect spot. Oh, look at that. That's a moss? No. I don't really see much for moss. No moss, no moss. There we go. Get the grass in there. See how this does. Bit swampy. But hey, that's what we got it from pretty much. Actually, I kind of like that gap back there. Now, as much as I want to throw this into one of my little ponds, I just kind of feel like I shouldn't. I really kind of want to. Sweet. Now, put some water in it. Put some gas in her. Alright, got it filling up. I'm going to do a slower dribble in there. That way it doesn't disturb the sand so much. See how she settles. Ooh, that one settled good. Plug that in just a little bit. Get them roots down. Grab a couple of these leaves. Algae. This plant's kind of interesting. I'm not sure what this is or if it's even aquatic. I put it in there with my shrimp. Yeah, I got all this grass left. What do I do with it? Oh, that pond is looking kind of good though. I mean, it's already outside. Yeah, screw it. Let's do it. Because I kind of want grass over here. Hey, wait. What is in there? Is that Luigi arcuata? Does that look like Luigi arcuata? Did I already plant something in here? No. What is this? No, this is from a tree. Pretty sure. Looks like it grew in here though. It's pretty wild. God, I hope I don't put my hand in a fire ant hill. I'm gonna keep this up here. Actually, you know what? I should probably keep this channel clear of any plants. That way I can use it to farm fish out of. So let me put it right at the edge here. What the heck is that thing? Look at this thing. What the are you? Like a little crawdad or something. What the frick? I ain't touching that thing with my hand. I don't know where he came from. Hey, see this thing? What is that? It doesn't look too healthy. Almost like a crayfish, but not. Well, I had to put him out of his misery. I didn't want him to suffer like that. Half his body was eaten. Alright, put the grass down there. We'll see how that goes. Mucked it up, but it'll settle. That's why rock is nice. Rock doesn't muck up like dirt. But at the same time, this will grow stuff like crazy. We'll get a good rinse after that coming in the fish room. Alright, here we are the next day. Looking pretty nice and clear. I know the weeds are in the front, but you know, I kind of like them. Now, we'll see how they grow. It is supposed to get down into the 40s a couple nights. It was only 60, I think it's about 70 now, but it was 60s most of the day. But it's supposed to heat back up into the 80s. The temperatures are all over the place. This one was still kind of murky, so I'm gonna go ahead and empty the water out one more time, see if we can get it really cleared up. I think with all that dirt in there, a lot of it's settled on top of the plants and it's just in the water column. Now it would settle in a couple days, but being well water, I can do it really, really quick and have biologically sound water. I don't have to treat it like tap water. Pretty neat. Let's see what this does. And as far as like, I'm gonna go ahead and go around. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of waft on the plants, get the stuff off the leaves. That way they'll grow better. Get some of the excess dirt and sand sitting on them. The way the leaves don't have to work their way through it and grow off of it. Just a little wafting. Get the leaves out. So get this algae off the wall. See, with the little hose, it actually takes it longer for the water to pull, but it gives me more time to kind of detail and clean around things. You can see how it's already clearing up really nicely. Just getting that dirt off them leaves. This will help with my success. I do see some browning already. That could have already been there. I should put some shrimp in here. Not sure what shrimp to put in here though. I think it would be good for cleaning up a lot of the excess extra stuff. It may kick things up and make things dirty, but... So if I don't get these organics out, the algae can feed off of it. So more of the dead, dying organics I can get out, the better for the system as far as not growing algae. So now, since there's still flowing, still draining water out, I'm going to add water in too. This way it won't kick up slowly. This way it won't kick up the dirt, but I'll get a nice kind of clean filtered look. You can see it's already clearing out pretty well. Let me actually push this back in this corner. And the reason why I'm pushing it back in this corner is because it'll push everything this way towards the outflow. If I would have left it over here, then a lot of the new water would just go over there. A lot of stuff would catch up back here, but now everything's gotta flow that way. You gotta flow with it. Looking good though. Dang, look at that tank. I love how you can see through these. Kind of makes me want to scrape the back of that one and make it see-through, but these are still going to be temporary because this is going to be a pond area right here. Alright, so I'm going to let this flow like this for a while. Should clear it up, and might as well scrape the front of it. Oh, that makes a huge difference. Alrighty. Alrighty, looking good. I can tell you right now, this grass, I don't think that's not gonna make it. I don't know, we'll see. Either way, I gotta watch out, there's a fire ant hill here. Alright, went in to feed the fish, came outside, and oh my god. That's night and day. Look how clean and crisp that is. Check it out. So we got a lot of hair grass, I believe some Luigia. Oh my god, I don't want to get over near that. Sheesh, they're pissed. Anyways, this thing is looking good. I'm gonna go ahead and scoop the stuff off the top. Way it doesn't turn to algae later. Nice. Oh my god, the way the sun just hits that. I'm happy with it. Not bad for like pretty much free. Whatever the cost of the tank. That's it. You want to see how this grows out, as well as a lot of things we got going on here on the channel, hit the subscribe button. There you have it. Outdoor aquarium made from outside. Appreciate y'all watching. See you on the next one.